Welcome back to Planting Life Matters. Hello, everyone. Hey, it is a big maintenance day, and I got helpers with me. Jackson, say hello, everybody.
Oh.
Okay, that mouth is full of Cheerios. I got my grandbabies with me today, and I'm so happy because they haven't been here in a while. Madison, I am so happy to have them. It's not called child labor when they're out here helping their grandmother. I'm just kidding, girl. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm gonna put them to work. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we got a lot going on today. I am going to be cutting back some things. I finally got my new trimmer. I had one that is corded. I've used shears on the Sunshine Ligustrum. We are chopping those back today, and we're gonna tree form them. So based on some of the comments that you guys stated is, hey, tree form it. So I'm gonna give it a run. I'm gonna give it a shot, and I hope I don't make them look too terrible. They may look a little bad in the beginning, but they'll recover. These things bounce back and grow so fast. This will be my second time trimming them. You're still saying hello, everybody? Really? Really? You want to try it again?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Can you say planting life matters? So even on this side over here, I'm gonna give it a shot as far as cutting those back. Oh wait, somebody else wants to come to the party. She is so not normally a outside dog, but today Nola is going to join us. So we got the whole garden crew. Let's get started. So I want to share with you this Greenworks trimmer that I just picked up to go through the Sunshine Ligustrum. They are not sponsoring me. I am not sponsoring them. Well, how would I be sponsoring them? Anyway, y'all get my point. I pay for this. So the reason why I want to share it with you, because I bought their blower and also an edger, which worked fabulous. The problem is when I went to charge it up about 2 weeks ago, the battery, it started flashing red. And what that means is it's a faulty battery. So without a battery, you have no tools. And that really, really sucked because I love it when it's working. I had only used it maybe 3 or 4 times. I just picked them up last October, went to charge it maybe for the 3rd time, and it's no good. So as much as I didn't want to buy this brand again, I'm going to give them one more shot with the trimmer. This one had mixed reviews on it. Some people loved it. The biggest complaint is the battery. This one came with the battery, so I thought I'd try it one more time. Let's see how it works out and go from there. So I'm gonna just, for the first time, okay, I can tell you on that first run, this is the best tool that I've used so far for trimming these. And I love that. I do. If this battery sticks around with me, I hope I just had a bad battery experience on the last one. I really want these tools to work, so I'm gonna get to trimming now. I'm excited. I love cutting stuff up. Okay, that's so goofy, but I'm so serious. I love. All right, so remember, I said I was gonna tree form these. The only thing is I need to cut back so I can at least get down my pathways and then determine how far up I really want these to go as a tree form. Y'all voted for this, so I hope it works. Let's just get in there. I think I'll start with just cutting off one on the side. Maddie, can you get in there and see that? Okay, I'm gonna stop. So normally I would go in, obviously, with my pruners and start cutting off a lot of these branches to start my tree forming. I'm really just testing this out to see how thick of branch I can actually cut with this trimmer. That it goes through like butter, no problem. This is a little bit thicker. Can you see that one, Madison? And so it did get a little choppy with that. Probably would have done it if I had stuck with it, but I'll probably just come through with my pruner, you know, to keep from damaging the blades here. But so far, so good. No complaints. Oh, how pretty is that? This is why I hate to cut these. But, you know, there'll be plenty other blooms, but it's really hard to let some of these blooms go. It's so beautiful. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna clean up this red crepe myrtle. To me, again, this red crepe myrtle is more like a shrub than it is a tree. So I'm gonna take off some of these lower suckers, and the goal is also to try to tie some of these up because, as you can see over there, they're really in the pathway, and especially even in this area here, it's hard to walk by. So I'm gonna clean this up as well. So here's a little before I clean up at the bottom. Not gonna do a ton, but that way we can see what it looks like afterwards. So here's an after shot of me cleaning out the suckers from the bottom. I was using just my very small shears to cut back branches. I know that's not normally, I would cut, first of all, I would cut all the way to the base there. I didn't have the right tool with me to do that at the moment. Didn't want to go get it, but I'll clean that up later with a lopper. But you do want to cut down to the base there. Look, this shrub really is what it is, but I'm trying to tree form it. And probably should have started that when it was a lot younger. But I'm cleaning it up, tied it up some with the Velcro, and just keeping it from falling over into the pathway. So that's a lot better now. I can actually walk through here now without getting hit in the face. And you know what else is funny? When I clean that up, it makes you notice other things that are a lot prettier than you thought. So there was a lot of weeds in here. I pulled a ton of weeds, crabgrass mostly. And it's interesting, having crabgrass next to daylilies, the leaf structure looks extremely similar. It's very hard to tell. So sometimes that's a pro and a con. So I was able to see my planters a lot better. I am now exposing them to more sun, so we'll see how that works out. These are kind of partial sun, coleus and big leaf begonias, so they may or may not like the fact that I just opened up that area. We'll see what happens, but I am pleased with it enough to where it just doesn't look as wild and bushy as it did. So there we go. I am trying to walk, have my pathway where I'm able to walk without having to duck. I got a lot of low-hanging branches, and these trees need a little bit more sun. So that's what I'm doing. Now in this back area, Maddie, come walk back here with me. I'm really gonna cut back. I love, see how we just went to shade. I love this little path through here. But look what happens as I start to walk through, bam, I run right into the trees. So I need to cut some of those back. And because when I try to bring my lawnmower back here, it's becoming a challenge now. And so the other problem that I'm having, if you look at the grass, this is brand new sod from about a month and a half ago. It's a lot of shade. St. Augustine likes shade, but it still needs some sun. It's not getting enough sun at all. And when my sprinklers come on, they are really, really wetting this area a lot. And so I need to make sure that it dries out before they get soaking again. It's like way too much water and not enough sun. So that's the challenge that I'm having. And I'm gonna cut some of this back. Oh God, that is so much better already. Just the airflow makes a huge difference. The plants will be happier. I have some things in here that really needed more sun, and that should help out a lot to get the sun. Oh my gosh, the airflow is incredible. It feels so much better right here. So I'm going to do a little bit more. We'll be back. Oh wow, Maddie, there's a bird's nest here. Oh, I'm so glad. I was about to go in. Wow. Okay, I can't see up in there. I don't want to touch it. Oh, I need to cut this branch. Hold on, let's see. Maybe it's abandoned. I don't know. I'm going to try to lower this down. Tell me if there's anything in there. You see anything?
No.
Okay. Well, I need to cut the branch.
Dang.
So, as long as it's empty, if it had had some eggs in it, I probably would have left it. But I'm going to get rid of it. Or maybe I just get rid of part of it. I think I will. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I'm going to leave it there and see what happens. Okay. And I'll leave them a little bit of privacy as well from the sun. That opens up where I can at least walk under here. I'll get my proners to get those suckers off. Maddie's on camera, y'all, trying to say, Grandmother, your hair. Is it like a lot of white flowers in my hair?
It's yellow.
Huh?
It's like yellow.
It's yellow. Woo, it's got all kinds of stuff in my head, y'all. It happens every time. I can't, that's another reason I'm cutting it back, because I can never come out here without ending up with flowers or something in my hair. Okay, all right, so let's get back to work. All right, we're doing a before. Let me go back some before I get underneath on this side. say when you do a haircut, start with just a little, because if you go too far, you can't go back. I'm having these ideas as I do this. I'm opening up the bottom, obviously, now. You can see underneath there. I don't want to get too close to the main branch or the main trunks to avoid damaging them. I don't want to nick them and leave an open wound on them. So my plan is to go back in either with loppers or my pruners and cut off some of the excess that's still under there. I don't want to underplant right away either, because I need to watch this area to see how much sun, how much shade, so I'll know what to plant. It's interesting how this one over here is so much larger. And I remembered that I planted 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a total of 5 in here. You can see them now underneath. But that one on the end, it's amazing how huge it is. Why is it doing so much better than the others, or growing so much faster? So, okay, back to it. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm going to cover this up so I can try to avoid getting stuff inside when I cut these back. Man, these elephant ears are huge. I need to cut some of them too. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna get in here and get it. And I don't want to try to take out this here. I'm gonna have to use pruners. There's no way I can. So I thought I'd stop for a second and show underneath the sunshine ligustrum. You see a ton of leaves that have been falling, or either I have trimmed over the last couple of years because I've never gotten under here to clean this up. This has acted like mulch most likely and has protected these through the winter. I'm okay with that. I'm going to clean it up, but I really want to show all these little sticks. If you can see, I have cut a ton of these little sticks off. I'm trying to clean it up as much as I can. I need my big loppers, and I got 2 pair. Can't find either pair. That darn garage, scary place. But so yeah, I'm still at it. I will say it has been hours. I took a couple hours break in the afternoon because it's so hot, and now there's a bit of an overcast out here. It's still over 90 degrees. I am literally sitting on the ground And you can see all of the trimmings because it was a little bit more than I thought it was going to be to get this done. So I'm still at it, and I'm going to be up under here cutting some little, sticks still. And it's very tedious, but for some reason it's actually satisfying too. I am enjoying it. It's kind of peaceful. I'm just cutting off all the little branches. I have to be careful because I don't want to cut off anything that may have add to the canopy itself. So that's why I moved away from using the cordless trimmers. But here we go, back to it. Okay guys, I am not anywhere near being done. This was a lot more challenging than I thought. It's not difficult, it's just that it's hot. I mean, very hot. I think it's 93 or actually 98, I think the last I heard. That's way too hot. So it's now a little afternoon. I've been out here since 8 a.m. Doing maintenance in the garden, doing some shrubs and cutting trees. It's been a ton of work. I am going to make this a part 1 and part 2. So I will show you, well, let me go back to the other side. That's what they looked like before they got cut. So let me back up one more time. So this is what they started like on the other side. And now they are cut underneath, but you can get a better look if I come on this side. So it's not anywhere near being complete as far as shaped, but I do have a lot of the branches from underneath that are off. I can see through to the other side, and I did that just with the trimmer. So this trimmer, again, is a Greenworks trimmer with a 40V battery on it, and I've had to charge it up. It came a little charged. I checked it before using it when it came in the mail just yesterday, and so then I charged it up some more, got a full charge on it. After cutting all the trees and working for several hours, it petered out, so I guess that's not bad at all. And so it started to give me some difficulty in cutting through some of the smaller branches. I am stopping so I can charge up again. I've charged once, I think. It takes about 45 minutes to get a good charge, but if I'm being honest, I'm a little woozy out here in the sun right now, y'all. That's not good. So I'm gonna stop and take a break. The cleanup is not gonna happen. It's gonna be one of those moments. I usually clean and go. Now, I started out talking about how I put my cloth on the ground to capture my clippings. That really does work. It works fabulous when you're not doing as much as I'm doing. When I'm just taking off a little bit, it's a really great tool to use. But in this instance, I see it's not going to do me any good at all, because I just got carried away with the trimmer and started cutting, the boxwoods out here as well. And so just cleaning up. I feel like that song you tell the kids, clean up. Ooh, Lord, it's hot, y'all. So we're going to do a part 2, finish this up, because I have to go in with my pruners and start taking off more of those lower branches to really tree form it and look like trees. I hope I can pull this off. I won't regret it. I don't think so at all. I'm already liking how it looks, and it will grow back. It grows vigorous, so I'm not concerned about that at all. All right, guys, until the next time, thank you so much for watching.